Welcome back. I'm Laura, and in today's video, I am going to be making a cheese ball, a last-minute cheese ball, for a party that we were invited to. It's about a little after 4:30. I'm coming to my garden to cut some chives, and then we'll be going in the house and showing you how easy it is to make this amazing cheese ball that everybody raves on about, and you can do it super quick, last minute. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so if it sounds like I'm super rushed, it's because I am. Todd and I have been working on a project outside that's been took a little bit longer, let's just say, to get done. So we are running late to this party that we're supposed to be going to. It's Sunday of Memorial Weekend, and I'm gonna put together a cheese ball that is super delicious and super easy to make. So I already have several of the ingredients already out. I gotta go get the mixer real quick. So the reason why I look different today is because I tried to film this video and I totally messed up. Every time I thought I was videoing, I must have turned it off, and vice versa. Anyways, I had to go ahead and redo this cheese ball. I did make the cheese ball yesterday. I was rushed yesterday. We went to the party, went to the pool party. It was like a cookout pool party, and everybody loved the cheese ball. And before I left, they were asking me, what did you put in that? And they made sure they stopped me before I left saying how good this cheese ball is. So when I say this is like the best cheese ball ever, I'm not kidding you. So cheese ball is super, super simple to make. It is 2 blocks of cream cheese. I have a couple of different ones here, but it's essentially the same. 1 stick of butter, cheddar cheese. I say a cup, but that looks like more than a cup. I don't do measurements. I just do, whenever I'm cooking, I do it by taste. Green onions. I had some extra green onions from a recipe that we cooked about a week ago or so, but they're still good. I tried them. So I'm gonna use all of those green onions. I'm gonna use a little bit SPG. I call it the Trifecta Seasoning, and which is equal parts salt, pepper, garlic. And then my beautiful chives. I went ahead and I harvest this from my garden. So I'm gonna chop those up. Get all the cheese, butter, and onions and chives in the mixer. Get that mixed up, and I'll show you what I'll do next. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the 2 blocks of cream cheese in the mixer. The secret ingredient, butter, 1 stick. Green onions. And cheese, cheddar cheese, shredded. Actually, I think I'm gonna hold a little bit back, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do on the outside of the cheese ball. The SPG, oh, can't forget the chives. Let me get these chives in here. So I don't know if I've told you yet or not, but I don't like necessarily to use measurements. I go by flavor. Sometimes you do have to follow recipes, especially if you bake, but cooking or making things like this, like appetizers and whatnot, you don't necessarily have to follow a recipe. Some people feel comfortable with it, like Todd. Todd has to follow recipes, unless of course he creates something on his own, which I'm hoping to have him do a video on his what is it? A deer tenderloin sandwiches. It is amazing. Simple, but but it's amazing. So that might be an upcoming video. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna do approximately 2 tablespoons of SPG, salt, pepper, garlic, or what I like to call the Trifecta Seasoning. And I'm just going to mix this all together until it's well combined. Oh, this already looks amazing. Oh yeah. I think this tastes really good with all the seasonings mixed together. I'm gonna do it one more time now that I've scraped down the bowl. Get as much of that off as possible. So I'm just gonna spread this saran wrap out and take a look at that. That looks so good. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I do next. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of sprinkle some cheese at the bottom just to help it so it doesn't stick too much to the bottom. This is big enough where you probably could make 2 cheese balls, but I'm just gonna put it into one. So I'm now going to just use the saran wrap to fold and mold the cheese ball to the shape that I want it. Okay, so it's formed into a ball. But now what I'm going to do, before I place this in the fridge to set up, I am going to, I'll put a little bit of cheese around it on the outside. But something else I'm going to do, I don't know if you've seen, this one happens to be called a salad topper, but they come in different flavors with miscellaneous things. This one happens to have golden raisins, pumpkin seeds, sliced almonds, walnut pieces, and dried cherries. The one I used yesterday, I think, was like a honey roasted pecan, and I don't know if it was like a craisin or a dried cherry or something like that, but it's super good. So I just take a package of this and I just kind of place them on and smash them in and coat it. So you took a super simple cheese ball and now you made it look super fancy with adding the salad topper. And cheese balls, my goodness, you can put anything in cheese balls and I'm sure it'll be great. Anything that has cheese in it, and well, especially this one that has butter in it, oh my gosh, like you will be the star of the show with your appetizer when you bring it to your next event. Or serve it at your next event. Okay, so I am just going to, I don't want to waste this cheese. I'll use the rest of this cheddar cheese on the outside and just kind of push it in. And then I'm just going to wrap it up. And I will place this in the refrigerator so that it can solidify, and we'll probably bring it to work or something like that so others can enjoy, since we're at the end of the Memorial holiday weekend. But I couldn't leave you hanging. I had to go ahead and finish this cheese ball so you could see what it was all about. And I'm telling you, this is like the best cheese ball ever. So whenever it's finished, you're just gonna serve it with your favorite crackers. I usually have a couple different types. You place it on whatever platter or plate that you plan on using, and then just spread your crackers all around. And I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. I know I'm not going to get the one with the topper on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and try. I don't know if you can see. So I don't know if you can see the chives and the cheese, and you can see the cheddar cheese, and there's some seasonings in there. That is super good. You can taste the richness of not only the cheeses, but the butter. But if you didn't know that there was butter in there, you really wouldn't quite know what that flavor was, but it gives it such a richness. And the seasonings, that salt, pepper, garlic, and then you can taste a little bit of the green onions and the chives. It's so good. So if you like this video and you want to see more videos about me working in the kitchen, please be sure that you like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.